Hey guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan, and welcome to part 3 of the industrial finishing system automated line. And in this episode, we're going to take a good look at the conveyor and how we move parts around the system from component to component to get from wash to dry to powder to bake and to load and unload. So let's start with some stop action of us assembling track and conveyor supports. And that's not all of it. I mean, there's more of the same all the way around that system, just standing up columns and running track. Now that we've got the conveyor complete and the track's complete and makes a full loop, it's time to load chain. So let's go throw a chain in it. Bolts down. You ready for another 20 feet here? Pretty quick, Lewis.
Yes, sir.
All right. You getting tired of pulling that rope around? Taking your chain for a walk? You're about halfway through the system. You've gone through wash and dehydrate. You're on your way to the powder booth. You're getting ready to get powder coated.
Well, the hardest part is when you go up.
Uphill?
Uphill, that's hard.
Oh. Well, over there you got a downhill pushing against you, so.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're done with elevation change, right? You're done with the pissed off elevation change.
Well, he's got one more downhill.
Yeah.
Okay, here's 20 more feet. Try not to bump the camera.
Yeah, somebody needs
Yep. Hold it. Okay. What? Oh. Okay. This string. You ready, Lewis?
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, well now we've got chain loaded, and now let's go visit the drive. Let's see what the drive's all about and how we actually move that chain down the line and how the drive works. It's called a Caterpillar, but here I took you up on a ladder and showed you the actual drive system. All right, conveyor rails done. We're gonna do actually a test today. I got my GoPro mounted on a Stinger. I'm gonna take you for a ride around there. There's a Caterpillar drive up there. Hopefully the light's not blowing you out. Actually, I'll climb a ladder real quick and show you what a Caterpillar drive does. It's got an upper chain with 2 sprockets. And this is the cat drive here. This hooks into the top of the drive chain that sits in the actual track. And there's a slot in top right there that catches the actual drive chain and propels it. This bar right here rides on these rollers here. This bar right here goes down, engages the chain, and then comes back up to this other sprocket. So that's where the 2 chains come together. Gear reduction and a secondary chain drive over there. So that's what a drive is all about. Over there is a take-up with an air cylinder. That's what takes up the slack of the chain. That's going to be run. The cylinder is going to be run anywhere from 20 to 40 psi, depending how the chain runs and how much tension they want on the chain. But with shop air, they keep a small amount of pressure against the chain, so we never get a slack chain, ever. There's a service door. This is where we loaded chain yesterday. So we've got a top service, and over there where you see that pin, that is a side service where those two pins are, so you get to the side of the chain. And down over there where that C-clamp is, that's an oiling system that gets tied into that tank there. That tank holds oil, the pump pumps oil up to the oiling station, and then there's a microprocessor inside of there that gives drops of oil at regular intervals. And we're back, and so that's the drive, and the system's pretty complete. It's ready for a test. Just for the heck of it, I threw my GoPro on there and gave it a lap. Take a look at this at 64 times speed. Now, typically, that thing takes about an hour and a half to make a full loop, but you're going to watch it in just a few minutes. There's a warning: you need to be this tall to ride the conveyor. Children, you're not allowed to ride the conveyor. So take a look at that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your ride on the conveyor. Feel free to ride anytime. Back up the video a little bit and take another ride. This concludes this part of the series for the conveyor. Part 4 is going to be the powder booth, the assembly, and how a conveyorized powder booth works and a production powder booth works. So stay tuned for that. That'll be in the next week or so. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Okay, you ready, Lewis? Pull. Slow, slow. Stop. You fucking retarded. The fucking production department's gotta do something here.
There we go.
Production department's all fucked up. We're still rolling? Oh yeah, this is awesome. This would be good for outtakes.
Here, hold this 200-pound chain real quick.
Hold this 200-pound chain. I didn't catch that. Go ahead, Lewis. Go ahead, Lewis. Fucking USBs. I swear to God, they don't stay plugged in. They're where the shit. They only plug in one way. What's all that banging going on over there?
Working.
What a jackass.